Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Really getting hooked on this knife hobby thing. Got a package off of Amazon. It's a Spyderco. Let's get started. So you say you're looking for an American-made everyday carry knife that's lightweight, with a compression lock, and has amazing blade steel. This may be the answer. This is the Spyderco Para3 FRN, or lightweight, model C223PBK. It's been out since early 2019. Just now getting around to getting one. I've resisted it because I've been carrying a lot of Benchmades lately, but I've always been a big Spyderco fan nonetheless. Let's go ahead and slip this out of the box and take a look at what's inside, and we see our typical Spyderco presentation with the clear plastic bag. Slipping the knife out, and we have a beautiful looking Para3 lightweight. Very nice first impression. I can't get over how light this knife is. Let's put it aside for a second and finish the unboxing, which is pretty brief because we have simply a little foam pad in the box, and of course the owner's pamphlet. I do like how Spyderco gives you a specific, model-specific pamphlet or owner's guide, and that's everything that's in the box. Now let's take a closer look at our knife, and let's go over some of my favorite features. If you're familiar with the standard Para3, you'll notice the most obvious change to the lightweight is the FRN fiberglass reinforced nylon handle, helping it achieve its lighter weight of 2.4 ounces. We have a stainless steel deep carry wire clip, which I really like. Handle length is just under 4.3 inches, and this is just a really beautiful looking everyday carry knife. Let's open up the blade, just under 3 inches, and got that typical Spyderco flat grind. This is a plain edge satin finish. Overall length 7.2 inches. Got the compression lock. Again, this knife is under $100. Also very noteworthy, this is a made in the USA knife. Golden, Colorado, USA Earth. There we can see some laser engraving here. Also, it's been hand signed by Eric Glesser. Not really. Laser engraved by Eric Glesser and Sal Glesser of Spyderco. Blade steel is CTS BD1N, which is supposedly a very serviceable EDC steel. Beautiful flat grind, plain edge, just like I like them. I don't like the coated steel. I like the satin finish. Compression lock. What's not to love here? There is no blade play. The fit and finish are outstanding, and I can't get enough of the compression lock. Love the deep carry clip. I did notice there is a little bit of a centering issue, and I've noticed that on some of the other reviews out there. And you know, I'm not sure if we're giving up something because we're not having that extra liner reinforcement, but that's certainly adjustable and something I'm willing to overlook. Let's do some quick side-by-side comparisons to some of my other favorite EDC knives, just to give you a little perspective. Here we have one of my favorite all-time knives. This is the Benchmade Osborne 940-2. It's a G10 version of the 940 Legend. I've carried the hell out of this knife. And you can see the Para3 holds its own nicely. Just try to give you a little bit different viewing angle here just to look at them. You can see they're completely different blade shapes, but both have arguments for how awesome they both are. I think the only answer is to own both of these, but just want to give you some perspective here. Take a look at the top line of the blades. You can see the Benchmade on the right is a little bit longer, maybe a ½ inch. Another one of my favorite EDCs of all time. This is the Spyderco Native Lightweight Lockback Knife. Has an FRN handle. This is one of the original ones. You can tell the rivet there, it's not adjustable or anything, but love the blade profile. I got the hollow grind with the swedge on the forward of the blade, and you can see, just giving you a little bit of perspective here. Another look here at the pocket clips. You can see why I love the wire clip so much. Give me a much deeper dive when it's in the pocket. And let's get a value folder in here. My Spyderco Persistence. Love, love, love this knife. G10 scales, flat grind. Get a conventional Spyderco pocket clip, heavy duty knife, great EDC knife. See how this one stacks up to my Para3. I don't think there's a wrong answer. I think you have to own them all, but definitely very cool. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of a perspective of where the Para3 stands next to some knives you may be familiar with. I love them all, man. That's why I have them. But the Para3 looks really good in this crowd, and I'm pretty happy. Lastly, before I wrap up, this is a Benchmade bug out, one of my newer knives. This is the new and improved version of the bug out. It features a new handle material, the CF Elite, which is a little bit more rigid than the original version, which was a little bit more spongy. The CF Elite is giving you a little bit more rigidity without adding weight. This is only 1.8 ounces. S30V coated steel, but definitely noteworthy and definitely something to be considered if you're in the market for the Para3. It is more expensive, but I want to give you a good side-by-side on these two. Love the way this Para3 feels, though. That thumb jimping there. I love them all, man. Little tabletop view here. So if you could only pick one of these two knives, which one would you pick? That's a tough one. And finally, for an in the pocket test, I want to give you some perspective on how my other Spyderco knives ride in the pocket with the conventional carry clips and why I love the wire clip so much. Here's my native lightweight. You can see the handle's really sticking out. This is a smaller everyday carry knife, and then my Persistence, about the same size. You can just see how they ride. I mean, the clips are awesome, but they are real rigid, and the knife tends to ride a little higher. Enter the Para3 with the deep carry wire clip, and this is what sells me on this knife and why I wish more Spydercos came with this clip. Look at how this thing rides. 2.4 ounces. It is light as a feather. You cannot even feel it in your pocket. Gotta warn you, you're probably gonna run this through the washer a few times if you aren't careful, because you don't even know this knife is there, and it comes out nice and easy. It stays secure. I'm a very big fan of the Spyderco wire clips. And that about does it for my unbox and first impression of the Spyderco Para3. Love the knife, and definitely going to keep it in my EDC rotation for a while. Please let me know what your thoughts are. I really appreciate you checking out the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I definitely have some more videos to publish very shortly, so until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.